In the morning at Bellin Hospital in Green Bay.
She's getting a tour of the hospital's new emergency room, and she joins us now live with more. Hi, Ange.
Hi, good morning, Pete and Rachel. Well, right now, Bellin Hospital's emergency room, it sits in a completely different area than where we are now. And it's actually run out of a space that was laid out in 1957. So they're like, you know what, it's time for some upgrades. And not only have they built a completely different emergency department, they've also put in some newer technology like the CT scanner that you're looking at. And Mark Bake works with it. It's his job to work with it every day. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So what does this do and how does it work?
What makes this scanner unique is the fact that we can cover a large amount of anatomy in a very short amount of time, so we can significantly reduce the radiation exposure to our patients. What we do is we just have the patient lying on their back on the table. The table will move up and into the scanner, so while we're taking our images, this table will slide in and out of the machine.
Okay, and this is the actual x-ray part that's taking images?
Yes, there's an x-ray tube inside of here, and it'll be spinning around the patient while we're taking our images.
Okay, so if I got this right, it sounds like it takes crisper, clearer images of the organs that you're trying to look at, right?
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
So if we head in here, we can see an image of a heart, which is actually in 3D. And Mark, if you could tell us, why this is significant that we're able to look at this image this way.
Well, with this particular scanner, we can capture the entire heart in about 1/3 of a second, whereas other scanners typically took about 6 to 8 seconds. So the main advantages are we get much cleaner and crisper images, and we have a higher chance of doing reproducibility and reproducing the image for if they come in a different time. Once we get our images, we can manipulate them any way we need to. We can get a faster, more accurate diagnosis for our doctors.
Okay, so you're able to basically tell if somebody has something wrong a whole lot quicker.
Correct.
And for example, you can see pretty clearly here what's in this person's heart.
Well, this is one of their coronary vessels. You can see a little bit of calcium in their vessels that could potentially cause some blockage or disturbances in blood flow.
Something else really cool, take a look at this image of this wrist. It's moving on the screen. How else does the machine work that you can see that?
And again, because we're able to cover a large amount of anatomy, we can get images of different kind of joints and put them in motion so we can see how the bone communicates. And this is the only scanner in the state that has these capabilities.
Pretty cool.
It's very
That's
neat.
Some intense technology.
Yes.
Thank you so much
You're
for showing
welcome.
us how it works.
Thank you.
Coming up, we're going to head into the new ambulance bay that Bellin Hospital has built as part of this new emergency room. So back to you guys.
Cool stuff. Thanks, Ange.